What's up gamers, my name is Patty Fattycake, and today I have yet another video that is inspired by my clan chat. Everybody is always looking to make money in the fastest and most efficient ways, and today I want to focus on 5 great ways for new or newer accounts to make money in old school RuneScape. These are not going to be any particular order. Some of them are going to be 0 requirements, and some are going to be pretty low requirements. Obviously, once you ramp up in the game, you can make more money doing different things, but I wanted to cover the very lowest of the low bracket that'll be fairly accessible to almost every player. Number 1. First up, we got Shopscaping. All of you Iron Men out there know exactly what I'm talking about, but Shopscaping is available to accounts at a very early level. For main accounts that want to do this to make money, the basic concept is that you're going to be buying something from an in-game shop, and then you're going to be reselling it to other players on the Grand Exchange for profit. Next, you might be thinking, what items should you be doing? Well, this is going to depend on how progressed into the game you are. I got some decent items up on screen here now. Nails, literally 0 requirements. A fresh account off a tutorial island can do this one. Kegs, a little bit more requirements. You're going to need a POH to do this one really quickly, and monkey nuts, you are going to need a minimum of monkey madness done, so that's a little bit more requirements, but obviously the higher the requirements, the more money you are going to make with these. Monkey nuts and kegs are actually clocking in at over 1 mil per hour. I did want to demonstrate this one to you because it does sound a little bit crazy. I'm going to be showing you the nails method because that one just seems like the most outlandish, and it's open to all new players. We're going to be starting with 10,000 coins, just simulating getting 10k from the stronghold of security for setting up your account's security correctly. Next up, gonna go in the Grand Exchange, and I'm gonna buy some Varrock teleports. We're gonna get 3 of these. This is in case we run out of money within the 10 minutes of what I'm going to show you, and need to come back, sell the nails for more money to go buy more nails. So the basic method involves coming here to the sawmill. You will trade the sawmill operator, and then you buy out all of his nails. After you do this, you go down into you go down here into your world hopper, and you hop to the next world and do the same. I'm going to do this for 10 minutes straight and see exactly how much money that we're going to make. We'll multiply that out by 6, and that will be our GP per hour for this method. Here we are, 45k in the inventory. Subtract that 10, looking at about 210k per hour. Realistically, if you do this method starting with more than 10,000 GP, you will make more money. This is because the more money that you have, the longer you can sit at the sawmill instead of having to run back and forth. I spent about a third of my time running back and forth, so more money equals more Shopscape and less running around. Hey guys, if you're liking the video, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe for more old school RuneScape content. Number 2, we got the blast furnace. This one's a little bit higher requirements. However, it is nice because you will be training a skill at the same time that you are making money. Just wanted to really quick go through the requirements of this. You do need to complete the giant dwarf quest. This is the only hard requirement of it. You need 12 crafting, 16 fire making, 33 magic, and 14 thieving for this quest. Additionally, for the blast furnace, 60 smithing is a soft requirement. Without 60 smithing, you do need to pay 15k per hour extra to use the blast furnace. So that is going to cut into your profit, but you can use it without this. Once you've completed the quest, super simple to get there. We are just going to get up, run on over here to the trap door. Gonna run northeast from the exit of the minecart, enter into this building right here, go through all the doors, and then down these stairs you will find yourself in the blast mine. Or not the blast mine, the blast furnace. So I'm not going to make a full blast furnace guide here. I am going to make one later tonight or early tomorrow, so that will be out. I do recommend you look one up to figure out how to do it. But the other thing that you do want to make sure is that you are on a blast furnace world. If you look in your world switcher, it should say blast furnace next to it. These high 490s are good ones for me and probably for you as well. The basic premise is that you're going to be, well, let me go on in here. You're going to be going to your bank. You're going to be getting ores out of your bank. Then you are going to be using this on this conveyor belt, in which it is going to create your bars. The reason that this is so profitable is because it uses half as much coal as traditional smithing, and you can smith the bars much more quickly. Here we are on the wiki showing the GP per hour rates for the different bars. I will link this page down in the description below just so you can have access to it. And it's constantly changing a little bit. The price of bars is fairly fixed, but you know, it does fluctuate from time to time. So basically, just by smithing these different bars, you can expect these different profits per hour. So if you are super new, you are going to be looking at 466K per hour doing iron. However, you are going to have to subtract that 15, so you're only looking at only 15K loss on that. That's really not that bad, and you're getting 75,000 experience per hour. If you do this for a while, move all the way up to Rune, you're making over $1 million per hour. You won't be paying that fee anymore, and you're getting over 100,000 smithing experience per hour, growing your account in the process. I'm a big fan of money makers that also progress your account. That means it opens up other things and other content for the game for you. It's a win-win overall. Number 3. Next up, we got herb runs. These are another really good one that you can do about once every hour and a half. These are great because they do give you experience as well, progressing your account in the farming skill. For herb farming, your profit per hour is greatly going to depend on, one, your farming levels, which herbs you can farm, and also your experience through the game, which farming locations you do currently have unlocked. If we pull up the wiki really quick, I have a list of all of the different herb patches that are available to you. Falador is going to be open to all players. You can get here with the Explorer's Ring would be the quickest way, or you can teleport to Falador and walk there. Amulet of Glory, another great choice. Amulet of Glory would probably be my preferred choice if you don't have access to the Explorer's Ring. Next up, you do have the one over in Mauritania. This one, best just to use the Ecto file, easiest way to get there. If you don't have the Ecto file yet, honestly, I would skip this one until you do. Just not worth it otherwise. Catherby, this one's going to be super easy. I just can't Camelot teleport and then run over. That's going to be open to most accounts. If you don't have 45 magic, you can just buy the teleport on the Grand Exchange. Super easy peasy, very quick. This next one, North of Artie. This one can be a pain to get to if you don't have the Artie Cloak 2. Your best bet would be a skills necklace from the Fishing Guild, which is right here. Quick little run over, or even an Ardoin teleport, which does have a bit of a skill and quest requirement behind it. So your best bet might actually be the skills necklace. Next up, you do have the Hosidius one. You can actually move your house here. A lot of Iron Men move your house. It's just south of this allotment patch right here, or you can just Xerx's Talisman if you already have it, even though that is a little bit higher of a requirement than just moving your house over there. Harmony, you do need the Elite Diary for Mauritania done to use that, so that one's pretty high requirement, and honestly, shouldn't be in this guide. Farming Guild, I suggest you don't farm herbs in this farming patch. The reason being that pre-planting your herbs is a really good idea for farming contracts, which is another really good way to make money farming. We can discuss that in a different video, but yeah, I would not do this one for herb runs. It's not worth it. The Troll Stronghold one, this one is best gotten there by the Stony Basalt teleport. You can buy those on the Grand Exchange, we'll take you right there, or you can Trollheim teleport and run on over. This is another little bit of a higher requirement one since there is a little bit of questing involved. On to Weiss, another quest locked one. Icy Basalt, really the only way to do this. If you're not really willing to buy that on the Grand Exchange and use it, don't do this herb patch, skip it entirely. Once again, prices always fluctuating. TOA had a huge hit on these, messed everything up. So this is always changing. Make sure to check the wiki if you are looking to maximize profit. This section's getting a little bit long, so I will fly on through it. Here's an ideal inventory setup. We got the Graceful. If you don't have Graceful, honestly, you might just want to bring a stamina potion anyways, just in case you do run out of run energy, but you want to be able to teleport to all the locations. So we have the Artie Cloak, we got the Ring, we got the Xerx's Talisman for all the teleports, you got both of your basalts. House teleports, also really good if you do have the portals in your house. That solves all your problems, so you might as well set those up if you're going to be doing a ton of those and just use house teleports. You'll save more inventory space and they'll be better for everybody. You got your seeds, the other teleports, and then you're going to want all of your farming equipment along with the bottomless compost bucket full of ultra compost. Do not skimp on this, get the ultra compost, it is definitely worth it. Number 4. Next up, we got opening crystal chests with crystal keys. This one's gonna be super low requirement. You do need to have a player-owned house, and you are going to need to relocate it to Taverley. Okay, to do this method, we're just gonna come to the Grand Exchange and buy a bunch of crystal keys. Just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna buy 200. And then I'm going to see how long this takes me to use them, and then we will get our profit on the return on all of them. All right. Stop the timer. We are at about 8 minutes and change, like 8 minutes and 21 seconds, and I've done 100 keys here. If we price check the keys, 100 keys cost about 2.15 mil, and we made 2.35 mil, so that's about 200k made in a little bit over 8 minutes. If we multiply that out, we're at almost about 1 mil per hour. It would probably be even better if I was more efficient. I started off doing about 16 keys per inventory, which is way too much. Your inventory fills up with all this stuff way too fast. I toned it down to about 12. 12 per run seems to be about an ideal amount. And that's with like dropping all the stuff that you don't really need as much. So this number might be a little bit lower because I didn't pick up the swordfish or the spinach rolls. But other than that, yeah, this is a pretty solid moneymaker with almost no requirements other than some starting cash. Number 5. Last but not least, we have making sacred oil. Only requirement here is you have to complete the Shades of Morton quest. It's more of a minigame than a quest. Super duper fast. Come to world 377, and basically the whole concept is that you build up this temple, and then you are allowed to use olive oil on this middle flame thing, and it will turn it into sacred oil. What you're gonna want for this one is a healthy stack of olive oils. You're gonna want some flame tier bracelets and a large amount of timber, limestone, and swamp paste. Don't get this amount, get way more than this if you're going to be doing this for a long amount of time. This is just going to be 1 mil's profit worth it. So if you're looking to make more than 1 mil, which I'm guessing you are if you're watching this video, get more than this. So this is what your inventory is going to look like. Not my inventory, the one that I have up here on the screen. You want the flame tier hammer, you want the flame tier bag. This is a 1 in 2 chance of receiving it from a shade chest, so just do the mini game a little bit and you'll get that one really quickly. You're going to want to fill this up with your timber beams, your limestone bricks, and your swamp paste. It holds 60 of each of the beams and bricks, and then also 500 pasty boys. You're also going to want one of the flame tier bracelets in your inventory, and you're going to be wearing a second one that's just in case the first one breaks on you. And then you're also going to want a tinderbox, and the rest of your inventory is going to be olive oils. The easiest and quickest way to bank is going to be at Berg de Rot. Get your Mauritania legs, right click, Berg de Rot teleport, and it will take you right there. It teleports you right here, and this is the bank right down here. And then best way back, just run straight over there. If you don't have the legs yet, you can run back down to the bank and then run all the way back. It works. It's not as efficient, but you can still get pretty decent pretty decent GP per hour. This is another certified 1 mil per hour method with almost no requirements. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time.